Yeah. Can you confirm me? Can you see the screen? You can unmute and please visible. Perfect. So now this is how your R Studio looks. Okay. Basically, to know about R Studio, you should install R program. So I have installed R 4.2.2. So once you install R program, then only you can install R Studio, because this is one kind of interface where you have to work for your data analysis and all. Okay. So basically, when we talk about R Studio, no, it has, you can see one, two, three, four side screen you can see on your, if you see the screen particularly. And you can see the where I put my cursor, that particular page, or we can say that layout is called as the script, where we are going to write the code there. And you can see just below that there is something called as console. So what we are going to, you can write either code on the script or you can write on the console. Okay. And on your right side, you can see this is your environment screen. Here you are going to get the variables and whatever we are going to input or assign some kind of variables that will be displayed on your right side of your screen. That is environment, you can see. And you can also see your history also here, whatever the code you have typed. And you, if you suppose previously you are working and again you have opened the R Studio. Okay, so your past codes will be reflect on your history. You can see these are the some codes which I have worked on, that is reflecting here. And below this one, you have something called as files, and you have plots, packages, and you have help. Okay, so suppose for example, now I am presently in the plot, because we use R Studio for data analysis also and for data visualization also. Both the things we can use. There are many software which is used for visualizations, like Tableau is there, Power BI is there, Excel is there. Okay, R is there, Jamovi is there, JASP is there. So those are the software which are used for visualization. Even R is also very good software for visualization, because along with analysis, you can do your visualization. Whatever the graph, no, suppose if you plot any histogram or you plot any line chart or any kind of spike stationarity chart and all, that will be displayed in the plot option. You can see here, this is the area where you will get displayed your particular graph. Okay. And what you can do that, this graph you can export also to your Word document, or you can Excel, wherever you want. You can see there is an option here. You can first save it as an image, or you can save it this graph in the form of PDF, or you can just copy to the clipboard and just you can paste it in your Word document. Okay. So that is what the plot, because many times when we do any kind of reports and all, when you're preparing, so that report, it has some graph. No, if you already plotted graph in R, you can just copy it from here and you can paste it in your report. Next thing is very important, which I want to discuss with all of you, is that R is completely run on packages. Okay. What is packages here? There are more than 5,000 plus packages are installed, and there are more than we can say packages which help us to do some kind of analysis. Okay, so without packages, we are not going to get any kind of output. Suppose if you're doing any advanced statistics or any normal statistics also, it works on purely like packages. Okay, without packages, we cannot run many times our program. So remember, packages I'm going to teach you in this program, which are the packages we are going to help. Okay, so that after that, you can see there is something called help here. That is also very important option here. What is the importance of help here? Suppose for example, any package you are not able to understand what is the use of that package, you can just type that package name. Okay, you can get it help from there. Suppose for example, any, if you're typing data set name also, or any kind of package name also. Suppose I'm typing one, for example, empty car is a inbuilt data set. If I'm typing that particular empty car, just you can see this search bar here. If you type, no, you will get to know what is that data set has. And remember, R has many inbuilt data set. Okay, you don't have to worry about take the data and from Excel and import it. Okay, you don't worry about that analysis. Already there are many inbuilt data sets are ready available, which is provided free of cost to users. That data set they can use it for their analysis. Okay, that is just for demo purpose. We can use that one. But if you have your own data set, you can use that one for your analysis. So there is one data set name called as empty car dataset, which is called as motor trend car road test. Okay, this is one dataset which is from 1974, extracted from the 1974 Motor Trend US magazines. So it has the dataset name is empty car. Okay, I'll teach you how do you use this data set for your regression models and all. So you can see here there are like this, it has showing what are the variables available. Okay, and what is the source of this data set, because they are not simply provided, they also have given what is the source of this data set, because they have loaded this data set in the program and you can use this data set for analysis. Okay, and you can see they have given some code also. Okay, suppose for example, if you are a first time user of R, so you don't know how to use this data set for running any kind of model or statistical model, you can see here they have given some examples of code. You can run, you have to run this code, you will get many possible outcomes. Okay, they have given here what how to do summary. So what is the summary statistics you can apply. So like this, there are many data sets are available in the R program, which you can use for your analysis, or you can use for your understanding purpose. Okay, that is one thing you should know here. Okay, and in our program, what we are going to do here, we are going to use this data analysis particularly in the option of year. Okay, in script only we are going to write the code, many codes. Okay, that is where we are going to run the code, and then we are going to use the particularly console to get the output. Okay, so this is the interface of R. Okay, if you open the R Studio in your system also, okay, you may get this kind of interface. So we'll go parallelly and we'll start working on that. Okay, so this is a basic understanding. First, you have to understand how the interface works. Okay, we'll go with the basic and then we'll go on to the analysis. Okay, now can you see there is something called as run button here. Okay, what is the importance of this run button? If you run any code here, okay, if you type any code, you can just click on run. So it will execute that particular code and you will get the output in console. Remember, this area will only use for writing the code, and console will be used for getting the output. Okay, even you can see what is the code you have typed in console also. But here what we are going to do, we are going to segregate. My code will be on one side, my output will be on other side. So you'll get clarity that, okay, for every code, what is the output we are getting. Okay, then you will have something called as terminal also here. You have something called what is your terminal means, because I'm using Microsoft Windows here. This is a version, and this is my working directory where I will save all my documents, wherever the output I want to save. This is the working directory I have presently with me. So this is how it looks, particularly the basic interface of R. And you can see there are many options are available here. There is a file is there. You can import the data set. Okay. Many times you have outside data set. You have data in the form of SPSS. You have in the form of SAS or Stata data you have, or Excel you have, or CSV data you have. You can import this data set into the R Studio and you can use it for analysis. Okay. We are also going to do that kind of work where I'll share you some data set. On that data set, how to import and how to generate the output, we are going to discuss in these sessions. Okay, so there is save, and you can see recent file. You can start with new file or new project. You can start. Okay, so and you have edit option over here also. Suppose in case of any codes, if you're done, you can just run and you can edit one particular code there. You have view. So where we can see there is something called hide toolbar. If I say hide toolbar means it will get hidden. So again, you can just show toolbar means it will show you what is your untitled 1, untitled 2, untitled 3. This is your particularly toolbar where we going to hide or unhide. Okay. And you can actual size in, you can see, you can do zoom in or zoom out. Okay. This is, if I click zoom in, it will become a little bit larger, and you can zoom out also. For this, you have a shortcut key also you can use. Okay, for zoom in and zoom out, you can use Control plus and Control minus also. So minus means it will reduce the zoom, and plus means it will increase. Okay. You can see here there is something called as your session, where you can set your working directory and you can choose a new path also for your working directory. And you can sometime, for example, you can terminate the entire code, okay, at one shot, and it will restart your entire programs. Okay, that also you can do it here, because usually we don't use that option much of the time, terminating. Many times we may use working directory, this particular option, because this is for to get the path of your saving your output. Okay. Then followed by building block debugging is there. You can create your profiling. Okay. And you have tools also. This is where this particular tab we are going to use many times. Suppose if I'm using any package, so how do I install that package? So you have to go to the tool option. There is something called as install package here. So if you click on install package, no, you can see here. This basically website is a CRAN website where there is a repository where you have stored all the packages. Suppose if you want to install any package, first you have to know what the package is. Okay. So for example, I'm using one package just for your understanding. So you can just type one package name. Okay. So let's say T series. Okay. T series means time series. So let's say I'm using some stock market data or any commodity market data or any cryptos data, exchange rate data. So those are time series data, right? So for that, I required one package to run, because R should understand what is that particularly data is, whether it's a panel data or whether it is a form of time series. So we will use this package called as T series. Okay. That package will help you to run the analysis of the time series data. Okay. So once you click no, you have to just select from here. And you can see here, it will install to your library, and this is your working directory as we were discussing. Once you type your T series, you have to click on install. So after that, what will happen? Remember, very important, when you're clicking install, before that, you should connect your laptop or wherever you're working on any system, you should connect with internet. Okay, that is mandatory here. So after having the internet only, it will start getting the installation. Okay. So now also all of you have to connect your system with internet either through hotspot or any kind of Wi-Fi you're using. Please connect it, because we are going to use some packages for installing. Okay. So once you install any package, no, remember one thing, it should go after that. You have to do something called as library for that package. So what is the meaning of library here? So library will be nothing but where it is been stored that particular. So I need not to do again and again that particular package to install. Okay. Directly I can install one time. Okay. Any package you are installing in R, that is only for one time. Okay. After that, you need to just run the library for that particular packages continuously. Okay. So you should know what you have installed. After installing, immediately you should do something called as library. Okay. So for example, there's a shortcut way also. I'm just typing here. If you run this code called as install.packages, so I'm writing one package we were discussing, that package name is T series. Okay. So when you run, no, you can either type this code install.packages, or you can go to tools and you can select option. You choice is your, either you can run the code for that package if you know the package name, or you can go to tools and you can install the package here. Okay, that is where alternative option is there. So once you install, no, what you have to do, you have to immediately do the next code, something called as what, library. Okay. So library, what is the package which you have installed? It will show automatically, bracket open, bracket close, that package name which you have installed, that you should do library. Okay, this is one time process. Suppose this T series is used only for time series data. Remember, if you have a stock related or any time related data is available, that time you can use like this. There are many packages. There are more than 5,000 plus packages are available in R. So that packages you can use for whenever, based on the requirement, you have to install also, and you have to do library. Okay. So now sometimes it is difficult for us to understand which package is used for what purpose, right? So for that, what you have to do, suppose if you go to this package, no, so this option, can you see on your right side? there is a package called, okay. So here, if you type this same package name T series, okay, so can you see here, the moment I type T series, it will tell you the name of the package is T series. What is this package is used for? This is used for time series analysis and computational finance, okay. Now what I will do, just to know what is the use of this package, how do I use? So time series and computational finance are not, even we use for quantitative finance also. So you can see here, it starts from A to Z. Okay. So these are the various models are available from A. These are the packages. Okay. It starts from A, B, like this you have. And this particular package, you can click on description. If you see here, package name is T series. And what is the use of this T series package? It is used mainly for time series analysis and computational finance. Okay. And then if you go down, no, slowly, if you just go down, you will get to know who has developed this package, who is the author of this package, because these are developed by many experts. Okay. So once you install this package, you will get to know who is the author and who is the, what is the necessary package along with this T series. It will also install this package called as Zoo, Codebrook, Graphics, Stats. Okay. And this is a version of this particular package. It is been built in under 4.2.3. Okay. So that is how we use this particular package to know what is the importance. Okay. Like this, there are many packages, many things you can do in R programming. Okay. With the help of your data and your analysis and all, whatever available with you. Okay. So next, this is how the basics you have to understand first interface. Okay, remember we are going to type the code, entire code in this particular script only, and we are going to get the output in console. I'll teach you from basics onwards, but before that, we'll discuss little bit about this concept of data R programming basically. What is the recommend package? Few package name, I'll tell you here what is the use of those package. And remember, R is a complete free software which is used for multivariate many things for data analysis, especially for academics and industry people for their research also, and even used for the data analysis and even used for the industry people also to do the projects and all. You can do machine learning also, you can do deep learning also in R programming, and you can start with basic to advanced. All type of analysis are available in R, but only thing is you should know what are the packages which is used in R programming. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? Are you familiar a little bit now with this interface? Got it, everyone? Hello? Yeah, you can unmute. Yeah, fine, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, chat. Yes, sir. Fine. Everyone got the interface? Shall we proceed with the next concept? Before we start a little bit, I want to show you what is the use of R further. Then we'll come to this R Studio. Shall we proceed? Right. Yes. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So let me open my Excel sheet here. Is my Excel sheet is visible?
Yes, sir.
Right. Perfect. So now, when we talk about data analysis using R, okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to talk about basically in the perspective of R software, we are going to speak here. R Studio software we are going to use here. For that purpose, we are going to discuss here. So as I told you, very important, we should keep in mind when we do any kind of analysis in R Studio. First thing you should understand what are the packages are used for this particular R Studio. So packages which are used in R Studio for respective data analysis. Okay. Second thing is, once you understand the packages, you need to do something called as, I told you, library. Library the packages. Whichever packages you are going to use, please do the library for that packages. Okay. So there are some recommended packages are there, okay, which are used most of the times. Okay. These are not a completely a list. This basic packages list I am going to show you. There are some recommend packages are there which we are going to use for R. Okay. So for example, I'll discuss point wise. There is one concept called as manipulation of data. Oh, okay. Or we say something called as to manipulate the data. What is basically manipulation? We are going to change the variable name, or we are going to use the new add variable, or you can delete the variable. That's called manipulation, or increasing the variable, multiple independent variable. For that, we are going to use something called data manipulation. It's called as data manipulation. So what I will do, I'll just prepare two column type of packages which are used for each heading. Okay. So for data manipulation, what packages are used? I'm going to write it down here. You also can please mention, you can write down in your notebook. So for to manipulate data, we use something called as package called as PLYR. Okay. This is a package which is used for manipulation of data. Basically, what is the use of this PLR package? It will split up the big data structure into homogeneous pieces. Okay. Basically, what is the use of this? Okay, let me write here heading as use of this package. What is the use of this package? Because we know what is the type of package. You should also know what is the use of this package. So this PLYR particular package will split up the big data. Okay. Big data structure into homogeneous pieces, or we can say homogeneous type categories. And then what it will do, and then it will combine. Okay, then it will combine all the results of the homogeneous pieces. That is the use of this particular package called as PLYR. Okay. Done. Next, another package we are going to use for data manipulation is something called DPLYR. Okay. So this is another package which is used for manipulation of data. So for what is the use of this package, I'm going to write here. It is essential for any kind of shortcuts, for if you're doing any kind of subsetting in the data. Okay, subsetting, or suppose if you're doing some summarizing of any data, or suppose you're doing something called rearranging of data, or if you're doing any joining together the data. In that case, data sets, we use something called DPLYR package. Okay. These are just to know you, because we may use this kind of package in our analysis, because manipulation of data is one kind of where we use in our basically study purpose also. So that is the use of this DPLYR package. Then there is one package called as TIDYR. Okay. So what is the use of this package? It is basically, it is a one kind of package which is used for, or we can say it's a tool for changing the layout of your data. So if you want to change your layout of your data sets, you can use this particular package, or we can say not only layout, even you can say the format of your data. If you want to change, then you can use this package called TIDYR. Okay. Next one is STINGR, string package. Basically, this is where we use the particularly data to know what is your character. We can say string is basically to understand what are your variables and columns, how many columns, how many variables you have in your data set, which is used for regular expression of the data. And it will also tell you the characters strings of the data. So basically these strings are nothing but it will show you how many rows, how many columns are there. That all, if you want to know, you can use string data. I'll just show you when we use this particular data set. Okay. Clear, everyone? For manipulation, what and all we use? Is it clear till now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shall we proceed with the next one? Second one is to visualize the data. So for visualization, what are the packages are used that we'll discuss now. So for visualization, we use something called as one package, which I will tell you very much essential and very much used, called as ggplot2. So basically this ggplot2 is used for more advanced graph. It draws very beautiful graph also. And it is also used for some kind of customizable graph. So, okay. Customizable means based on or your requirement, it will draw the graph. ggplot2, that's a package name, which is used for customizable plots. Okay. Then you have something called ggvis. It is also used for making some kind of visualization package. It is used for making some kind of interactive graphs, we can say. Next one is something called as RGL. That is one package we will, which is used for making again interactive 3D visualization. If you want to do, then you can use this package called as RGL. Okay. Like this, there are many data packages are there. I'll just tell you in between when we work on the data analysis. Third one is suppose if you want to model the data, okay, for modeling of data, what are the packages are used? So to model data, you have something called CAR package. Okay, so basically this modeling of data is nothing but statistical modeling I'm talking about here. Okay, so this CAR's data package is used mainly for to do some kind of ANOVA functions. Okay. And mainly this is more popular for making your type 2 and type 3. Okay. ANOVA tables. So if you want to do this ANOVA table by taking type 2 and type 3 ANOVA table, so you can use this particular CAR package. Okay. Then there is one more package for modeling of data. We have something called MGCV. Okay. So this is basically used for generalized adaptive models. Okay. Basically this package uses to understand, like we have GLM models and all. How we have like this, we have generalized adaptive models. For that we use MGCV package. Okay. And there is a package called as LM test. Okay. These are not complete list, just to know, basically to you understand you what package is used for what purpose. Okay. LM test is basically used for linear and multiple regression. Okay. You want to run regression model. Suppose you have already you're doing PhD or you have a data with you and you want to apply regression, simple and multiple linear regression, you can use this LM test package, which is much more very much comfortable to use Okay, that package. Then you have one package. Nowadays, people are mostly using machine learning techniques for detection of many things, frauds, or it is used for basically multiple purpose for forecasting of data and all. You have one package called as random forest. So random forest is basically one of the technique under machine learning. So because we have supervised and unsupervised machine learning models. So basically this is one type of package which is used for random forest method, which is from machine learning. So people are many times they're using this concept of random forest. Okay, that is used for mainly purpose to forecast and to detect the number of points. Okay, that is one machine learning model called as random forest. So there are like this many results, many packages are available under model data. There are a few packages which I told you here to understand here. Fine. Next one is, suppose if you want to make a report, to report your results. So to do reports your results, there are some packages are used called as Shiny. Right. Okay. Basically, this Shiny is nothing but we have something called Biblo Shiny also. And bibliometrics analysis we do nowadays. Many research papers are coming with bibliometric analysis and all. So that there is one package called as Biblo Shiny that is used for particularly to do the paper, research paper, mainly based on the number of citations and number of papers what you have collected. Based on that, it will draw you one kind of a graph that's called bibliometric graph, where you can present your paper, research paper in that format also. Okay, so Shiny is mainly basically used for to make reports, okay, to explore data, and you can share your finding with anyone. So that is one purpose of the Shiny is data. Then you have something called as ARC Markdown. Okay, this is also used for many times. There is one option is there in the R Studio itself, ARC Markdown. Okay, so I'll just show you when we start the analysis. Okay, so in that particular option, what is the use of ARC Markdown? Basically, this is used for report preparation. Okay, either you can prepare your report in the form of HTML format, or you can prepare your report in the form of PDF format. So our Markdown will collect all number of points, data points with different papers. If you can load on that, and you can create your one kind of reports. Okay, very essential tool, R Markdown, because once you know R, you can go with R Markdown. It's a beautiful many papers nowadays. If you see the high index journal paper and all, they are written with the help of R Markdown only. Okay, so that is one we can say for report generation, right? Next one is I'll just show you. Next part is, suppose if you want to do any kind of time series, or we can say, and if you want to analyze any financial data. So what are the packages are used for doing time series and financial data? So you have one package name called as Zoo. Okay. So basically Zoo is nothing but it provides under time series only, T series only, you have a Zoo package. Okay. So basically this is for time series analysis only, or any kind of modeling. Under time series, if you want to do any kind of modeling, no regression model building and all, you can use the Zoo package. Then you have one, recently I was conducting one workshop. I was teaching this package called as Quant Mode. Very, very helpful package called as Quant Mode. So basically what is this Quant Mode package? This is a one kind of a tools for downloading any kind of financial data. Suppose you don't getting any financial data, you don't have, but this package will help you to extract the data from external source. For example, you can suppose you have a Yahoo Finance, you have investing.com. These are the website where you get some kind of time series data, financial data also. This Quant Mode package is such a powerful package. If you just run this one line of code and install, and whichever company you want, prices of that company's stock prices, you can get easily from the starting date till now. That's a way of using this Quant Mode package. Okay. Many times, most of the financial analysts and all, if they want to get this data for stock prices, or if they are doing any kind of models, no, they use most of the time this quant mode package. Very, very essential tool. And one more use of this package is it is used also for doing technical analysis of stocks. Even that's a wonderful way it analyze it. In technical analysis, you have moving average, you have exponential, all those things we can do with the help of this quant mode package. Very, very good package. Next one, you have something called, I hope you heard this recently, Facebook has started one package called as Prophet package. So this particular package is used mainly for forecasting and doing some kind of predictions. Okay, if you're doing any kind of predictions of time series data, no, you can use this package for your analysis. They say you want to predict tomorrow what will be the stock price based on your historical data, past data. You can use this Prophet package, which is recently added and which is developed by Facebook. Okay, I have done one research paper on this. I use Prophet package and compared with the Arima model for doing on cryptocurrencies. So Prophet is one very good package mainly used for prediction and forecasting of data, right? Clear, everyone? Hello? Am I clear
Yes,
till
sir.
now?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts till now? These are not only the list, there are some tentatively I told you for what and all purpose we can use for what purpose. Any doubts till here? Am I clear? Hello? Shall we proceed or you have any query? You can put it in the chat box also. Are you able to understand till now? Nitya, okay, Nitya has responded. Fine. So now you got little bit clarity about what exactly how the packages and all it is used. Okay. So now I'll just move on to the next one. We'll, yes, perfect. Right. Can all of you, shall we start working now? Today we'll do one concept of data manipulation, how to do in RStudio. Can you please open your RStudio, everyone? Just open your RStudio, everyone. Okay. Just open your RStudio, everyone. So now I'm going to tell you what are the shortcut key we are going to use shortcut key for running our studio. So remember, you have two things. One is something called a script. Script means what? What is script here? Script means this portion, which I told you, I am going to run my code entire there. This is called script. Can you see number 1 here? This is called script. Okay. Second thing is console. Okay. You have to little bit familiar with these two things. One is script and one is console. What is console? Just let me show you. This is console. Very clear. Next to terminal, you please click on console. Okay. And one is script. These two things I'm going to toggle around. Okay. So sometime I will tell you from script, you have to go to console. Sometime I will tell you go from console to script. Usually what we do, if I want to go from already my screen, my mouse is blinking in script, but I want to go to console. So what is the other way is that you click your mouse. You click here, your wherever it is started blinking, it means I'm in that particular screen, okay, or you can say in that particular frame. So now you can avoid this mouse for a while here and you can use around your shortcut key here. Suppose, for example, if you are in script, already if you are in script and you want to go to console, okay, for example, you are in script and you want to go to console. So what you have to do, okay, let me write here, script you are in script, but you want to go to where? Console. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to press Control plus 2. Okay. Suppose you are in console. Suppose you are in console and you want to go to script. You should press Control plus 1. Do it. All of you, please do it. You click either way, wherever you want. But there are two shortcut key I told you. Script to console, console to script. And just let me know how many people able to execute. You can raise your hand. How many people were able to execute? First, you be in the console. Okay. You be in the console and you go to script. You be in console, you go to script. Press Control 1. Is it happening? Hello? Anyone?
Sir.
It's working. It's working. Yes, sir. Okay. Arun Janvi has message. Working. Perfect. Now you do it reverse. Script to console, you check. Is it working, that one? Script to console, is it coming? Do it, everyone. Working. Perfect. Right. Okay. Perfect. Now what you do? Now all of you listen here. In your console, there are many things written here down which are not necessary for me. What you do? Press Control 2. All of you press Control 2. You come to console. Don't click your mouse. Don't use your mouse. Okay. Come to console. Come to console. Clear? Now, are you there in console, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what you do? Press Control L. In console, you press Control L. Is it working?
Yes, sir.
What about others? Whatever it was there, is it got clear? Now it is completely empty. Fine. Okay. Now, for example, just look at here. Don't do anything. Okay. You don't do anything. I'll do it and I'll show you what is the use of Control L. Suppose I written something here. Something I'm typing. And it is too shabby for me. Okay. So what I will do now, I want to clear that space. And I want to start from the beginning. So what you should do, come to console, press Control L. It will clean everything. Okay. So next thing is cleaning of console. What is the shortcut key? Anyone you? Quickly respond me. Control plus.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Clear now? Cleaning of console. Okay. Now please go to your once again back to our studio. Press Control 1. Press Control 1. Now all of you start work with me only. Okay. Please start with me only. Type here hashtag. I'll tell you why I use hashtag here. Type here data manipulation and close the hashtag and press enter. Just type data manipulation. Okay. And just type close the hashtag. Okay. So I'm going to one more you have to type here. You know, right? R works on. Okay. You must have heard something called operators. Okay. Operator and its types. Please type everyone with me only. Operator and its types. Please type this one. Hashtag, you will start with hashtag, you will end with hashtag. Just press enter. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
should we give a space after hashtag?
Yeah, you can give space.
Okay.
Okay. So there you can put space and all. I'll tell you why that hashtag is used here. And just press enter. Please type here number 1. Okay. 1 dot. R has some operators. The first operator is called arithmetic operators. Okay. I'll just type here arithmetic operator. This is the first type of operator. Then put enter, type second one. Second one is something called logical operator. What is logical and all, I'll tell you what is each operator, I'll explain you. Third type of operator is called as, one is, these are operator, and there is something called as functions. Okay, just don't type your number, you type just here functions. Okay, just put enter. Under function, you have two types of function. First one is something called numeric function. Okay, just type. Second one is something called as character function. And the third type of, it will just show you some bracket and all, you just ignore that one. Third type of function is called statistical function. Statistical function. Please type all of you this one. You just ignore this, whatever it is showing, it will show you blue. Just for a while you ignore. So there are two things. One is operator, one is function. Okay. In operator, you have two types, arithmetic operator and logical operators. Okay. What is the meaning of arithmetic or operator? First, let us try to understand. Okay. Arithmetic operator means if you want to do any kind of calculations and all, you can use with the help of arithmetic operators, right? Multiplication, addition, division, all these things, whatever is there, you can use with arithmetic operator. Logical operators are nothing but which are used and or those things are called as logical operators. So you can use that operator also for your analysis. Under function, you have numeric functions. Okay, numeric function means, for example, if you are doing particularly number calculation and all those things, you can use that particular function. Character function means either it will show you what type of character of that data is, whether it's a text data or numerical data. Because sometimes if you're typing number and you want to know what is a character, it will show you numeric. But if you type some name and you want to understand what is a character, it will show text form of data. That's called character. Statistical function means if you want to do any kind of statistical analysis, for example, measure of central tendency, or if you want to do any kind of inferential statistics, there you can use this function. Okay, that we are going to use further in analysis. Fine. So are you clear with what is arithmetic operator? Arithmetic, logical, then you have function, three functions in R, numeric function, character, and statistical function. Clear, everyone? Okay. Fine. So now just try to understand now one thing. Now I'll come back 1 second to my Excel sheet. What is the use of that hashtag? The moment you use of, I'll write here, what is the use of those hashtag? This is used only for two information, used for only information if you want to write. Only for information. For example, if you run any program with the help of hashtag, it won't execute. Okay, it won't run only, right? But if you remove hashtag, it means R will start thinking that, okay, you are trying to run some code there. Okay, it will understand that it will start telling you that you're trying to run the code. If you're using hashtag means this is just you're trying to put some kind of headings with information. There is no use of that. Okay. Next thing, in console, okay, one note I want to give you here. In console, okay, if you are running any particular code, okay, in console, if you are running any code, okay, you have, after every code, you should press Control plus Enter. In console, if you are running any code, you should press Control plus Enter. This is very important note because I am going to run the code in the script only. Sorry, not in console. So my mistake. In script. Sorry, in script. Not in console, in script. Okay, if in script, if you're running any code, you should press Control plus Enter. Okay, now I'll start showing you how it works exactly. Is it clear now, everyone? Shall we proceed now? Is it basic little bit you are clear with this? Hello? Right. Okay. Right. So now come back to your this one. Okay. Please type here, creating a simple data set. Creating a simple data set. You can give space here. Whenever you typing hashtag, don't worry. We are just putting the information. Okay. Now I'll run the code one by one. Okay. Are you ready? Now everyone are doing with me. Just type first one. Just type all of you. ID. Okay. Less than dash. Okay. Please type this code, everyone. ID less than dash. I'll tell you what is that less than dash. Okay. And C also I'll tell you what it. Just put C 1, 2, 3 till 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Just type till here. Okay. No space anything. Okay. No space here. I'll tell you where you have to put space, where you don't have to put space. Don't put any space. Just create one kind of ID, one variable name called as ID with 7 numbers, 1 to 7. Please type all of you this one. Once you're ready, immediately just put a message or raise your hand there. Clear? Hello? Yeah, perfect. Now, tell me, after this, now I have started writing code, no? I have started writing code in script. If you're running any code, what you should press after every code? What is this?
Control Enter, sir.
Yeah, Control plus Enter. Please click here and type Control Enter. Did you got like this in your console? If you got, just let me know how many people have got like this. Got it? Perfect. Excellent. 2 people got. Okay. Nitya has got. Chetan sir has got. Fine. Perfect. Okay. Right. What about Janvi? Did you got it? Okay. Create one more this one variable name called weight. Okay. Please type weight. Open the bracket. 20 comma. Okay. Just little bit. We'll run it fast. 20 comma 24 comma 22. Just some random number I'm putting here. 22, 23, 25, and 28. Tell me how many IDs are there in bracket? 1 to 7, right? So how many weight you should put? 7 or 8?
7, sir.
7 only. Okay, remember, if you have created the ID with 7 means the input of weight also should be for 7. After every code, you should press Control Enter. Clear? Next, please run this code. Gender you will create, okay? Gender C. I'll tell you what is that C is important here. First you people create. Now be careful. Now I'm not going to use number. I'm going to use some text here, okay? Weight is number. So I did not put any double inverted, but when I'm using any text format and all, you're putting in double inverted code. So let's try it. Start with double inverted, close with double inverted, okay? So male, then press comma, okay, just random data I'm putting, female, then press comma, again I'm putting female, okay, female, then double indented close, press comma, then again I'm putting male, then press comma. Look at on the screen how I'm typing the code, like this only you should type female, okay, then press comma, again remember we have 7 ID. So you should create 7 gender. Each one has its own ID, weight, and gender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 I have created. So here I am putting something called female. 7. Okay. So here it is over. Okay, after the bracket, press Control Enter. Then you please run this code. Another smoking, whether is one variable. Okay, C, press comma, open the bracket, no, then you can say yes, then no, just simply randomly I'm putting, it's not some kind of hypothetical example. Then whenever you're writing any text, open with double inverted, close with double inverted, then press comma, then start writing the another variable data. Okay. Then yes, press no. Just count also whether it is 7 happened or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so after everything, you should press Control Enter. Okay. So I'm just typing here brain tumor. This is one just example for me. TUMOUR. Okay, I'll just mention it as tumor only. Just for your understanding. This is just a hypothetical data. Again, you type C. So then in bracket, I'm writing small, large, medium. That's a type of the tumor, what it has for each candidate. Okay. With their ID number, then press comma, then you type large. Okay, press comma. Then you can type medium. Okay, then you just type here large. Okay, press comma, then you type large. You just count whether 7 happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. And this is 7. Okay, so I hope you what you have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just press Control Enter. Are you ready, everyone? Yes, fine, perfect. So now what you have to do here, you have to type the next code. Now we'll entire data will save it in one variable, or we can say vector code as my data. Please run this code. Data.frame. Okay, I'll tell you what is the use of data.frame. Just type data.frame and then you type what are the variable you created. First you created ID, then you created weight. Remember, as it is, you should type. The moment you type weight, no, it will show you. Can you see here? It's showing me. Okay, it has created. Just hit enter. Then after that, what did you created a variable called gender? You just type in. Don't put double inverted. Here, not required double inverted. Then what did you created variable name called smoking? Then you should create last variable called as what? Tumor. So all the variable you put it as in the data.frame. Data.frame is in that bracket open, bracket close. Make sure you write all the variable or vector, whatever you created in that particular format name. If any spelling mistake comes, it will show you error. Unless and until this console is blue, you are in safe zone. If this console starts saying something green, start making something red and all, it will throw you a message also that there is an error. It means you need to worry there. Okay, till that time you don't have to worry. If it is blue means you are in safe zone. Okay, just press Control Enter. Okay, and then what is the vector you created? What is the vector name you created? Just type my data, press Control Enter. Just type my data and press Control Enter. You will get like this table. How many people got like this? Okay. Okay, good. What about others? Fine. Did you got it? Anyone who is raising hand here? Perfect. Right? Any doubt till here? Got it now? How to create a data set? Hello?
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, why we have to use only particular alphabet C, sir?
Yeah. Now I'll tell you what is the use of C. See here, if you are writing any single information inside the bracket, you don't have to use C. It means that C is nothing but concatenating. Okay. If you are using that C means there is a chances of multiple information you're going to put inside the table or inside the bracket, right? So you can see here, there are 7 IDs are there means I'm going to create 7 people name with their weight, their gender, smoking and their tumor. It means there is a multiple information I'm going to put into the info data. That is why I use C here. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now just type this code names. And what is the variable you created? Remember my data. Just type, open the bracket, my data and press Control Enter. So name means it will show you the name of the variables. Clear? Did you got this output? Hello? Code number 17. All of you got it? Hello?
Got it, sir. Got it.
Yeah. What about others? Please be in between. You just talk to me because
Yes.
I will continuously ask every code. After that, I'll make sure you are doing or not. So that is the reason
Everybody has got, and they're putting message in the chat box.
Oh, they are putting in the chat box. Okay. Fine. Let's go to the next one. I'll just tell you what is the user. Just type str and just open the bracket, my data. Just type str, Control Enter. Str, open the bracket and then put my data. Did you got this like this output? Very important, this one. Okay. Yeah. Now, what is str? Str means it's a string. Okay. So what does the string says? I think somewhere I was trying to tell you people about string. Okay, it was stringer. Okay. So string will tell you in your data how many observations are there and how many variables are there. Okay. So what do you mean by observation and what is mean by variable? Observations are nothing but rows and variables are nothing but columns. So can you see ID, weight, gender, smoking, tumor? These are variables. And what is observations? Number of items in that particular column. So you have inserted total 7, remember? So you have inserted this all male, female for gender, smoking, tumor, all these things. So what is this str represent? Okay, if you just type str, no, just it will show you information about this str also. Okay, just if I type here str, so just you see here, it will give you the information. It compactly display the structure of your arbitrary R object. So it will display you how many particularly it has objects. When I say object means I'm talking about your observation and variables. That is what this information will give by this variable. Okay. So just for curiosity, what I'll do, you please type this everyone. Just type empty cars you type. Okay, not empty car. You just type this code data sets. Just type this code data sets you type. 2 times there is a semicolon. 2 times there is a colon. Sorry, not semicolon. 2 times there is a colon. Just type data sets 2 times colon. And you just type here empty cars. Just type empty car. Remember, I was told you that when I started my session that empty cars has some kind of data set of motor cars of US companies. And just select that one and press OK. Control enter you press. Just you press control enter. How many people you got like this? Look at here. Okay, very good. Got it. Okay, good. Janvi has got. I'll show you the code. Make sure you get it. Got it, fine. Just type data sets 2 times colon, then empty cars. Now, just for my curiosity, this is a data set, but it has so many variables, so many what columns. So many columns, which is called as variable, so many rows, it has items, observations. Now I want to know how many observation and how many variables are there in this data set. Okay. So what you can do, just type str, open the bracket, just type this code empty cars. Str, bracket open, empty car. Then what you do, press control enter. And just check it. Did you got this answer? 32 and 11. Let me know how many people got this.
Got it, sir.
Got it. Okay. Nitya has got raised hand. Perfect. So it means what? Tell me, what do you mean by observations? Rows or column? Observations are rows or columns? Can you interact with me? Or you can. Observations are rows, correct. What about variables? What are variables?
Columns, sir.
Those are columns. Are you clear now? How do you identify? So just let me go here. Observations. Okay. Observations are called as what? Rows. And variable are called as what? Column. Am I clear? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we'll go back to our data. Okay, just type this code view. Just type all of you this code view. View, just type, remember what was your data set you created? My data, just type view my data, control enter you press. Okay, just type this. Now it is showing some error here. Can you see here? Did you got error?
Sir, I got a table, sir.
Yeah. Okay, some of you have got table, some of you got output. Okay, fine. So, okay. What I did mistake here, when I'm typing the view, the V always should be capital here. Okay, now you just run this code, V capital and put bracket my data. Now you check. Did you got this one like this? Now can you raise your hand, everyone? How many people you got like this? Perfect. Okay. To Nitya, Janvi. V should be capital. Make sure your V should be capital. Okay. Now can you do it for empty cars? Tell me what is the code it will come. Can anybody tell me what is the code? What I should type? I want to know what is the data set, how it looks. You should type view, bracket open, type empty cars. Bracket close, control enter. Did you got like this? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So you understood what view command is used for what? Okay. So now just I want to show you. You remember I told you what is the use of this environment. Whatever you're doing, no, okay, it will show you on your right side. Just look at here. Till now, what and all you have typed, okay, this variable, it is available on your right side. Look at here, my data you have created with 7 observation and 5 variable. And these are the values which you have inserted in that, okay? So that is what is the meaning of this. So let's go to the next one. Please run this code. You just come back to your untitled 3. Sorry, your will be, I think, untitled 1, but mine is untitled 3. Okay, that is nothing but the name of the script here. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with my keyboard. Okay, fine. Let's work on this. Please type this code. Levels, my data. Okay, put dollar sign and just type smoking. Just type like this, smoking. Levels, bracket open, my data. Press Control Enter. Did you got like this? Everyone? Okay. Now let's try to understand the dimension of this code data set. So you can run this code. Dim is used for dimension. Okay. Just run this code.
Hello.
Hello.
What is this levels, my data and null?
So what actually when we say my data is smoking, just let me show you what it will show you level. Basically, it will show you yes or no. Okay. Now can you see here this level in smoking? What are the common variable you have inserted, common information you have inserted in level that it will show you basically. But it's showing null here because I don't know what's wrong with here some code, but it will show you what exactly the common information you have inserted into the data. Like for example, if you say tumor, so what are the levels you have? Small, large, medium. Okay, it won't show repetitive, it will show you common objects. Clear?
Okay.
You can just see the dimension. You just please type this code. Dim, open the bracket, my data, and just type control enter. Did you got 7 and 5? Done? Okay, what is dim here? Dim is nothing but dimension. So what is dimension of data? Which nothing but how, again, we can say 7 rows and 5 columns. That's the meaning of dimension of this data. Clear? Next, I just want you to run this code. Let's try to understand the class of this particular info data sets. Okay, just I'm typing here class, open the bracket, and just taking one variable called as gender. Just type class bracket open gender and just control enter you press. Did you got character? Got it? Hello? Anyone?
Yes, sir. Good.
Yeah. Now, why class gender is showing as character? Because if you just go back and check the gender, these male females are called as character. Okay, the data is in the form of character. So we can say this function. Can you see? We have discussed one function called character function. So that's the character of that particular data set, which is nothing but text form of data. That's nothing but your text form of data. Now, if I just want to say another, by putting another variable, let's say, for example, if I'm putting class weight. So what do you think weight? We have inserted in weight some numbers, right? Can you see here? So what it should show me, basically, should it show me the character or numeric? I'll give option to you. So basically class weight will represent as what? Numeric. You understood what is the difference between character and numeric now? You just check with this. Tumor you check, all of you. Please check with tumor. Just check with tumor. Class tumor you type. What is the answer you got? Done? All of you getting the answer? Are you running the code?
Yes, sir, we got the answer, sir.
What is the answer?
We
Character.
got character, sir.
Okay, that is character, right? Now, just you run this code now. Mean, open the bracket, and just type weight. Just type mean weight. Did you got this answer? Just type mean and bracket open weight. What is the answer you got? 24.1426286. Are you getting this answer?
Yes.
Okay, now please tell me what is mean? What do you mean by mean? Mean is called as what?
Sir, I'm getting a different answer, sir. 25.87 something I'm getting, sir.
Okay, so might be you have maybe some number you must have changed here.
Yes, sir, yes. Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
Okay, just let's not bother about whatever you have inputted, it has given weight. Okay, important is what mean weight, right? So tell me what type of function is this? I'll give option, whether it's a numeric, whether it's a character, or it's a statistical.
Statistical.
Yeah, it's a statistical. So it means we discuss the third function that is called a statistical function, right? Can I do median for this? Okay, I'm running in console. Even you can run anywhere. Just you can type just median, you can type and just check it with weight and just check what is the answer you're getting. Median weight you type. Did you got 24? Okay, based on my information, I got 24, right? Okay, shall I proceed further? Everyone got the answer? Okay, let's go to the next one now. So please run this code. I'll tell you what this code is. My data, open the bracket, but this time you have to open the square bracket, okay? Not the curve bracket. There are many types of bracket, flower bracket, square bracket, okay? This time you're going to put square bracket, okay? Type 1 is to 3, okay? 1 is to 3. Press comma, then leave bracket close, okay? And then press enter. And just let me know, did you got the answer or not? Hello? Nitya has got. Everyone got answer? Okay. Perfect. Now, what is the meaning of 1 is to 3? Okay. Now, suppose if I change it to total, how many rows are there in this data, my data? How many rows are there?
7.
There are 7 rows are there, right? So now what did I do? I want my R to show me only the first 3 row, right? So if I change it from 1 is to 4, then I should get how much information? First 4, right? Are you getting this answer? I change from 3 to 4. Clear? Now, okay. Are you getting the output, everyone?
Yes, sir, we are getting, sir.
Okay. So now, just for curiosity, type empty car. Okay. How many rows are there in empty car? How many rows are there in empty car data set? Just go down in console and check. Can you see on the screen? How many rows are there? 32, right? So what you do, type 1 is to, let's do it for 10. Press comma, don't do anything. Okay. Just run this code. Did you got the output down?
We got it, sir.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next concept here. Just type here print first 3 rows of my data. Just type all of you this one. print first 3 rows of my data. Okay. I'll show you this how it works. Just type hashtag. So hashtag means what? Just for information. Okay. Just type this code head, open the bracket, my data, head, open the bracket, my data, comma, n. Tell me how many rows I am going to display. I want first how many? 3, right? So my n means the number of observation should be how much? Equal to 3. Okay. Press Control Enter. Did you got the output? Hello? Hello? Are you getting the output? Everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now tell me, what is the difference between this code and the previous my data 1:3 or 1:4? What? Did my output is changing? Same only, right? So I'm telling you what is the possibilities of getting the output, right? Now just look at here. I'll tell you what is the head function is used for. Just type head, open the bracket, my data, you just type here. Head, open the bracket, my data, close the bracket, Control Enter, you type. How much you got? Total how many observation down? Did you got all 6? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now head means what? What do you mean by head here? In your data set, I want to know the top level items, top items. For example, in your data set, there are 7 rows, right? In my data set, but it has shown the top 6. Okay, it means first 6 from the beginning, from the top. That is why it is called head. Just look at your body. Okay, which is in the top. Your head is in always in top, right? So it means it will show you the beginning numbers from the starting. It will show you few sample out of your data. That's called head. Okay. Suppose, for example, I don't want head. Head means that starting point of the data set. The opposite of head is something called as tail. Just type this tail. Okay. Open the bracket. Okay. Now we'll type this code, my data. Okay. Just I want to see tail n is equal to 3. What is n is equal to 3? Tail means bottom. From the bottom, I want to show the 3 numbers only, 3 rows. That is called tail. Control Enter you press. Did you got 5, 6, 7? Are you getting the output? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are getting the outputs.
Okay. So now you tell me, if I just type tail, okay, and without specifying the number of rows, just I'm putting tail, my data, all of you run this code, tail, my data, and press Control Enter.
We are
Now
not getting the first top data, sir.
you're not getting?
We are getting only from below 6 data we are getting, sir.
For tail, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. You will get from the below only. For top, what you need to do? For top, what is the code? Head is the code. Okay, head. Am I clear with what is head and tail concept in R?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you getting a output, everyone? Others?
Yes, sir.
So now just tell me, are you clear with head and tail concept? Okay. Now if I say, let's go to the next concept. Okay. If I tell to R, just print the end my data. Just type print my data. Press Control, open the bracket, Control Enter. Just open the bracket, control enter. Are you getting this kind of output? What is print? I am telling to the R to print the entire data of my available in the data. Okay, that's the use of print command here. Okay, next please run this code selecting. Now I'm just typing the heading. My heading means this is just for information. Selecting the first 3 rows, all of you type this one. Selecting the first 3 rows and last 2 columns of data frame. Okay, just start with hashtag, close with hashtag here. Just run this code command here. Selecting what is the heading? I just want only the first 3 rows and last 2 columns. So how do I do that one? That we are going to work on this one. Okay. So please run this code along with me. My data, then open the bracket. Okay. 1:3. Remember, first 3 row means 1:3. And then you have to press comma because in one syntax you are giving 2 arguments. One is first 3 row you want and last 2 column you want. Then in that case, what you should do? 1:3, comma 4:5. Okay. Just take it this one. Just run this one code. Done. So press
Sir,
control
should we
enter.
put a comma in the last or we have to stop?
Don't put comma in the last this one. In between you have to press comma. Okay.
Sir, then why did we type comma in the previous one, sir? 1:3, comma.
Where in the previous one? Here, huh?
I sir.
Yeah. So it means what? I'm not defining there any columns. Okay. I just left with empty with comma only. That's all. So it means why I put comma here, so that R will try to understand. Okay, you want all that particular comma there, all the columns, the rows you want there from 1 to 10. But here, what I put it after comma, I put 4 and 5 means what? You see how many columns you have here? One ID is one column, weight, gender, smoking, tumor, correct? Total how many columns are there? 5, right? In
Yes,
the
sir.
previous one, what I told to R, I don't want any column to be reflected like specific column. Then I left with comma and just leave it. It means it will show you all columns. But this time what I'm telling to R, give me first 3 column, but last 2 column information it should include. So one is 4th column and one is which column? 5th column,
column.
correct? So what is 4th column? Just check it, your 4th column. 1, 2, 3, 4th. Is it smoking? 4th.
Yes, sir.
So did you got the output here? Let me check the output. Did you got the output smoking as 4th column?
Yes, sir, we got.
What is the 5th column? Tumor. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
It means I want last 2 column, that is 4th and 5th column. Okay. Any doubts still here? Any doubts, everyone? Is it clear? Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go to the next. Okay. Type here, all of you. Sorry, hashtag. Sort command. Okay, and just close with this. Sort command. Now, what is the meaning of sort? We are sorting the data alphabetically or numerically. Both way you can sort. Okay. So let's see how we can run one code on this one. Again, you put hashtag sort by weight. You know, right? We can do sort either alphabetically or numerically. But I'm trying to define to the R that you sort the weight according to the ascending order. Just put this one, sort by weight, bracket ascending, then bracket close, then put hashtag, okay? Done? Shall we work on this code? Are you ready,
Yes,
everyone?
sir. Yes, sir, we are ready, sir.
Okay. Now just run this code. Now what I'll do, I'll create a new vector called as new data. Okay. Less than dash, put my data. Okay. Open the bracket. And then sort means I'm going to put order. Okay. This order command will use based on the information of according to the what order you are going to specify. Just click over the bracket, weight, sort we are going to do according to the weight and put bracket weight. Okay. Close the bracket. After that, press comma. Okay. Just hold on. Then square bracket close. Okay. Then put control enter. Clear? What is the new vector name now? New variable we created, new data. Just check it whether it is created new data here on the right side. Yeah, it is there. Can you see here? Okay. Now what you do, since you have created new data now, vector, just type new data, press control enter and check the output. But what was our objective? I want to sort the weight. Okay. As per which order? Ascending, right? Are you clear? Can you see the weight now? Is it ordered as per the ascending order? What is ascending order here? Smallest to highest, correct? Are you getting the output? Weight 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, and then 27, 28. Is it as per ascending order?
Yes, sir. Sir, instead of sort function, we'll be using order function, right, sir?
Here I am going to define that order, put it just weight, okay? Weight is the one of the variable name, okay? Now you see very interestingly how this R is trying to, what is trying to understand, okay? Now what is the opposite of ascending? Now what I can do now here, sort weight, sort by weight. Now this time can I do descending? Descending? Yes. Please type this code, sort by weight. But this time I don't want ascending order, I want descending order. Okay. Now you see here, already I have created new vector called as new data, right? This time what we'll do, new data 1 will create. Okay. So that duplication should not arise. Okay. Please run this code, new data 1, then type my data. Okay. My data. Open the bracket. Now you tell me what I should type here. What is the function we should use here? Order, correct? Now Tell me. Previous, if I just write weight, okay, then it will become ascending. But this time what I'll do, I'll put minus sign. WEIGHT. What is the meaning of minus here now? Then press comma, close the bracket, control enter. Then you type new data 1. You check it now. Did you got this answer? Output? Now is it as per descending order?
Yes, sir.
How many people got this output? Can you raise your hand? So what is the difference between that? Minus means what? It has become the completely in descending order. Clear? Right? Did you got everyone this function? How to use?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall we stop it here?
Sir, on doubts.
1 second, sir. Yes, sir.